Today my guest is Joe Ross. Joe, how are you, sir?
Hi, I'm doing fine.
What do you do?
I'm a software engineer at Ford Motor Company.
And what do you do? What kind of software do you work on?
I do primarily programming for mobile devices like iPhones, Androids, and Blackberries to help those mobile devices integrate with the Ford Sync system.
Ford Sync system. What is that?
Ford Sync is an infotainment platform. Basically, it's a computer in the car that lets you use your phone or media device safely while you're driving by using voice commands.
That sounds pretty awesome. Do you have one around here that I can see?
Yeah, in fact, we're sitting in a car right now. I think if you just pan
happy
to
to
the
know
right.
we are. That was a loaded question. We got it right here. In fact, you got your your iPhone hooked up to it here.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's start off. Just show off the kind of the features, some of the cool features of this.
Sure. So this is the newest version of the Ford Sync system. It's called My Ford Touch. As you can see, it's got a big, beautiful, bright 8-inch touchscreen right here, and then there's also two 4-inch LCDs in the instrument cluster. And this system really is very well integrated. It allows you to use your phone, your media devices, navigation, and climate all together, and all the features that you want are available via voice commands, and also through a number of different places on the console and using steering wheel controls based on whatever is the most convenient and safest to use.
You got voice input. You've got touchscreen input here on the console, and then you've got
and then
some
a number of steering wheel buttons
and so on here. Let's go through them real quickly. Just show me an example. Let's start off with the touch control. Do something.
Sure. So the main screen is set up with a 4 corners strategy, and the 4 corners are phone, yellow up in the upper left corner, and the upper right is navigation, green. The lower right is blue, which is climate system, and the lower left is red, which is the media system. And so you can switch between those. Here we're in the media. If we wanted to browse through the available media I have, I'll just hit browse. And you can see we can go through our music here, choose a playlist, and...
Where's this music coming from?
So all this music, the information for the music is downloaded from my iPhone here.
Okay,
basically treats it as an iPod, and this is connected via USB right now. Okay. So I can go ahead and just play one of my playlists. I guess I'll probably have to pick a song. Yeah, there we go. And then it starts playing the new song in just a moment here.
So do I have to physically hook this up?
Yeah.
Plug it in?
Yep. You physically hook it up via the USB cable. You could also take a USB thumb drive that has a bunch of MP3 files on it and just plug it in, and it'll index the songs just the same.
How about wireless? Any Bluetooth support?
Absolutely. So all the phone connection is done over Bluetooth, and this phone is paired right now. So if we go to the phone, you can see that the phone book has been downloaded over the Bluetooth connection, and we could also go ahead and dial somebody by using a voice command.
Okay, let's switch over to that. Is this what you're showing here is...
Cancel.
Oh, sorry. What you're showing here is great if you're parked, but I wouldn't want you driving down the street at 80 miles an hour, pressing these buttons looking for songs.
Sorry.
Absolutely, and so the voice commands really make it easy to use this while keeping your eyes on the road and hands on the wheel.
All right.
Please say a device.
Call Nello Santori. Call Nello Santori.
Would you like to call at work, on cell or on other?
Cell.
Calling Nello Santori on cell.
And you can see it displays the call information up on the instrument cluster as well as up in the corner of the touchscreen right here. So I've called Nello enough times tonight, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that phone call. I keep bothering him. But all of the commands that you can use on the system are available via voice commands. So the stuff we were doing earlier with media, you can say commands like play song and a song name, play artist and an artist name, additional similar support for albums, playlists, genres. So it really has a lot of features available via voice commands. You can control the climate system via voice as well.
Oh, okay.
Please say a command.
Climate.
Climate. Say a command.
Set temperature 70 degrees.
Did you say 70 degrees?
Yes.
Setting temperature to 70 degrees.
And you can see the changes reflected on the climate display down here. Now you can see I keep looking up when I'm talking. That's because the microphone is embedded in the headliner right here. It's kind of pointed at the driver's seat so that it allows for great recognition, even when there's noise going on inside the vehicle or if the windows are open.
Okay.
the navigation system, you can also enter an address via voice as well. So it really provides a very integrated and safe experience.
And then you also have these buttons here as the third way of inputting information.
Yep, that's right. So there's screens in the instrument cluster, and they provide a few of the most important functionality, and you can access those there's a couple of D-pads on the steering wheel here. So the one on the right side here controls the screen on the right side, which is devoted to the entertainment, phone, navigation, and climate. And then on the left here is all of your vehicle information and diagnostics. So you can see we have the fuel gauge here, and there's a couple of different gauge options. And so it'll show you the tachometer. You can optionally add the temperature sensor or get some information on how the all-wheel drive system is performing and traction control events and the like. The vehicle information screen also allows you to view any warnings or diagnostic codes that the vehicle has available. Now, this system also has the vehicle health report feature. And what that does is it'll automatically prompt you to run the vehicle health report every 5,000 miles or so. And that compiles all the diagnostic data and makes a phone call using your Bluetooth connected phone, uploads it to a Ford server, and then you can sign on to the Sync My Ride website and get all of your vehicle diagnostic information. If you have any standard maintenance, standard scheduled maintenance that you need to perform, it'll help you set up an appointment with your dealer if needed.
Cool. So can we talk a little bit about what it takes to develop applications to integrate with this?
Yeah, so right now the AppLink feature isn't available for this system, but it is available for the previous, or it will soon be available for the previous generation of Sync, and then shortly after for this system.
Okay.
And so the AppLink feature allows applications that are running on mobile devices like iPhones, Androids, and Blackberries to connect to a Sync vehicle, and you can use the application as if it was in the car. So for example, if you have the Pandora app, just the same one that you would download from the App Store, you can connect it to your vehicle, and then you can use it in the car. So the currently playing song information will show up on the display. You can use voice commands to change stations, like you could say play station, Rolling Stones radio. You can use the skip and play pause buttons to control the stream. You can use a voice command to say bookmark song, or thumbs up, thumbs down, things like that. And so the way this works is we have an API that we've made available to Pandora. So really any application that had access to the API would be able to integrate with Sync and provide a very connected experience. And it really allows people to use these features safely. There's plenty of people who use Pandora in the vehicle now, but they do it unsafely by looking down at their phones and touching the mobile device.
I heard about people like that.
Yeah. But we've made it possible to do all of that with voice commands and with the buttons on the steering wheel. So it allows you to use all the things you want while keeping your eyes on the road and your hands on the wheel.
Let me make sure I understand who's doing what here. You're providing an API.
That's right.
And Pandora is actually writing the software that calls that API. So they're enhancing the Pandora app
Yes.
for the Android and for the iPhone.
Yep.
And hopefully for the Windows Phone 7 when that comes out.
Yeah, they've taken the information that we've provided with them and enhanced their application to work with Ford vehicles. So it does require some cooperation on their part. But we've had a lot of communications with other developers who are really interested in getting in on this. So everybody wants their apps to work in the vehicle.
Sure. What about me? I don't have a current project. I want to build something, and I want to integrate with this. Is that something that is available to just the Joe developer?
So for right now, we're still working on getting the system out the door and making it mature. And so we're working with a small group of application developers to kind of pick off the low-hanging fruit, as it were. But we're certainly looking into making this available to the wider public in the future.
Okay, so that's a few months down the road. That's not available today.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Where can people get more information about this?
If you go to the Sync My Ride website, you'll find all the information you need.
Is Sync an acronym?
Nope.
SYNC, it's just a misspelling of synchronization?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Okay.
a misspelling of synchronization. It's just, Sync is all about integrating with existing electronics you have. So integrates with your phone and media player right now, and with mobile applications in the future. So Sync just allows you to sync your life with your car.
Got it. Are you, do you have an online presence?
I do, but I'm not the most active person in the world. My Twitter handle is @JNRoss.
All right. Well, I'll follow you tonight when I get home.
Okay.
Joe, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dave. you too can have a vehicle with sync technology to impress all your friends.